everybody. Today I'm going to make guacamole. And yes, I did work at Chili's through high school and college. And so I do remember roughly some recipes. So these are the ingredients that we used at Chili's. So if you like Chili's guacamole, it'll probably taste really similar, but feel free to throw some extra things in. So the heart of guacamole, of course, is the avocado. So when you're wanting to get some, it should be a little bit squishy, but not like mushy. And that's when you know it's ready. So if you are at the grocery store and trying to figure out what to get, if you're ready to use it right away, then make sure it's a little squishy. If it's hard, it's not quite ripe, so you have to give it some time to ripen. If you're wanting to hold on to it for a few days, then just keep it in the refrigerator. If you're wanting to hurry up and ripen it, leave it on the counter, but also put it in a brown paper bag. That'll help get it ready. So there's a seed in the middle of it. So we're just going to cut all the way around, but I'm just going to the seed. So I'm cutting it in half, and so I have it in two pieces. So the easy part is the one that doesn't have the seed. So I can scoop it out of the shell. I can use my fingers. Usually I like my fingers, it's messier, but I don't know, it just makes it taste better, I think. So you have to pop the seed out. I've heard of people growing avocado trees from these seeds. I've not tried it, but if you're loving avocados, feel free to try that. So we've got the avocado in here. So what I like to add is pico de gallo. So I've already made some of this a couple days ago. So I put a few spoonfuls in there. Sea salt is the key. Sea salt gives it a little bit of flavor because otherwise it's a little bland, because avocados don't have a lot of flavor. So I'm doing about a teaspoon of sea salt, and then you basically just mash it. So if you want it pureed, you can put it in the food processor. Just keep in mind you gotta clean the food processor and get all the gunk out. And this is when it's important for the avocado to be a little mushy, because it smashes down a little easier. If it's not ripe, this is a really hard, tedious process. Feel free, if you want to, chop it up to get it started with, but I kind of like this mashed version. So I just kind of mix it together, and so I kind of go by how it looks. So that to me looks like I have enough of the little tomatoes and stuff from the pico kind of mixed through there, so I'm happy with that. Now if you decide that it needs just a little bit more flavor, feel free to put a little more sea salt in, but taste it before you do that, because it might be fine. So that was one of my dad's. It was a cardinal sin at the dinner table to salt things before you tasted it. So there's some guacamole. You can put it on anything. You can put it on toast. You can eat it with chips and salsa, your typical Mexican foods, but enjoy.